last day of this week. Welcome to Neethus Academy Reading Live. I am 𝐻𝐿. How are you all? 22nd December, the last before the whole Christmas festival and all, the festive season greetings. So a very, very, very good afternoon on the last day of this week. So I am 𝐻𝐿. Welcome another time. So as students are piling up, what are the things that Neethus Academy has in store for you? We have an array of exam training that we give. Come what may. If you want, we are there for you. Okay, we have a lot of trainings we give. Okay, so if you want to know more insights, just call that number. Anything that you need out of that, they will give you a lot of information that you would definitely be of benefit. So Kavita Balaji, good afternoon. Mumtaz, hi, good afternoon. Anuan, good afternoon. Very nice to see all of you. As eager as what we all are. We are always eager to come in front of you. Okay, because when you give all of you, it gives immense pleasure to come and have a lovely interaction with you. And also another thing is about show that small limelight towards your dream. Okay, that's what we are. The whole purpose behind coming in front of you. It's not about just saying something for the sake of saying. We always believe that you are a patron. Okay, so anything that you would like to and anything which can be benefiting you is what we really look in when we come in front of you. 𝗏𝐶𝐴 Matthew, good afternoon. See the smallest things that when we ask you to comment, it's because we want to know what exactly is happening with you. Okay, when we ask you to click the like button, that shows when we ask you directly, you will always say something just to please us. No, it's not about pleasing us, because how we look into on the aspect of, as I mentioned, see, I always gauge myself. The classes that I take depends on the number of shares that you give. So generally, basically, although we have a lot of viewers, but generally my share is always on a minimum, which is very true. So that means every time when I come in front of you, I always think that what are the things that is missing? Okay, what is the thing that you don't share? Okay, that means when you don't share, we always share. I have seen shares of some which is always there on social media, which have n number of shares. So I feel that is important, isn't it? So I would always ask every time, what can make me better? And so, of course, your valid feedback is the only way to gauge that. Shanti Reddy, good afternoon. Ashwita, good afternoon. 𝐻𝐿 John, good afternoon. Although we have lovely students, it has nothing against any one of you. But of course, it's how I gauge is what I told. Okay. So if you feel my classes are beneficial, and if you feel that, yes, you can share on the aspect, please do. Why now share? Okay, it's always like that. You have to understand there are a lot of students across the globe. I'm not talking anything about the closest vicinity of yours. It's about the closest. See, and you have to always remember there are all these kind of spammers also. Okay, so these kind of spammers you have to always look into, because they are trying to come and falter. We have a purpose, and we always believe, we always say, see, our thing will always have these kinds. See, for example, these bam, boom, login. Those kind of people are an absolute. I always consider these people are people with no backbone. Why? Because they come and try to cheat on the others who are here. See, we all know that how much of an effort you are doing. They come up with all these cheap tricks. Oh, I did that, I got this, you pay this. Do not fall for any such kind of spammers. That's another thing that we always believe. We always believe coming straight to you. If we want to say something, we come straight to you. Even like I told you, if I want you to share, because if you feel that, I only said if you feel my classes are beneficial. I am not asking any one of you to literally share. No, I know that there are other things on the aspect. I don't like you to share, but I want you to share. I am not saying that. I am coming straight on to you saying that if you feel, yes, my classes are beneficial, please do share. But I'm not asking any one of you forcefully. It's not that. Because I want to know what are my mistakes. So then I would rectify. Likewise, Neethu's Academy always want to come straight to you. If we want to tell something, we will come live and tell you. We do not send messages. We do not ask you to call. We only tell, if you have anything, just clarify with that number only. There's only one number which we always say, that's the only number that we have. We do not send messages. We do not give you any other false information. So just a precaution, because when these kind of bam bomb, beam bomb and all those people come, they are sending messages directly to you. Just report them. We are telling you, if any message comes to you like that, just block them and report them. Okay? Right. Ashwati Pradeep, good afternoon. Shruti KS, good afternoon. Asha Tom, good afternoon. Shiny Manoj, good afternoon. Joseph Majid, good afternoon. Sidney Stephen, good afternoon. Ashley Jones, good afternoon. Akila Sam, good afternoon. Srimol, Monica Vegas, good afternoon. Neethu George, good afternoon. Kale, good afternoon. Molly, Fancy, good afternoon. Gigi Molly, good afternoon. Sheenu Santosh, good afternoon. Vismaya, good afternoon. Achu Nitin, good afternoon. Alfina Shappan, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon. No matter whichever part of the world you're from, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, very good evening to all my lovely students. So I could see that there are a few new names. Anybody who's attending the live for the very first time, I'm going to add in the live or Neethus Academy's live. Anybody who's there attending for the very first time, please do let me know. And also I would definitely ask you where you're from. I love to say I have known people across the globe. Now, why known people? See, the very same live that you're watching, I always consider this as an international classroom. Why? We have people from different parts of India, Maldives, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Malta, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, you name all the countries, different parts of Middle East, different parts of Africa, different parts of, like Australia, New Zealand. We have people from Scotland, Singapore, Malaysia, you name all the countries, UK, Ireland, Italy, Canada, Israel. We have people from all parts of our country, just Thailand, yes. So that's how diverse it is, isn't it? And it's always a privilege to come and say, I am taking a class which is globally watched. Kishore Sukumaran, good afternoon. Anshu Roy, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's session? If so, give me a quick thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are ready. I know, then I'll let it ready on another session. I'm sure that all of you are eagerly waiting for the question. So what are we going to do? We'll be doing two things. One, we'll be talking about a part B where I'll be sharing. Sunita Manu, good afternoon. And then we'll be discussing. So we'll be having 2 minutes of timer. Ashley Jones is ready. Good enough. Vismaya is ready. Right. Good enough, good enough. Mumtaz is ready. Good. Kale is ready. So I would like to see at least one icon next to your name that shows how much of a support that you are rendering towards us. Betsy is ready. Kavita is ready. Sweetie is ready. Good afternoon, Sweetie. Sunita Manu is ready. All right, as you all, Ullas Jose, good afternoon, sir. Hope you are having a lovely time. Neethu George, ready. Sheenu Santosh, ready. Good, good, good. So as you all said that you are ready, the question will be popping up on the screen along with the timer. Do not waste your valuable time. Just find an answer. Once you find an answer, just make sure that You are just typing, saying that done or put a thumbs up, so that I know that you have done on or before time. There you have the question. Please do that, and then we will discuss. Okay, time I've just alluded, isn't it? Have you all got an answer? I could see a lot of people have just popped in as well. Did you all get an answer? Neethu George, done. Good. How about others? All of you have an answer. 𝐾𝐽, done. Good enough. Okay. 𝗏𝐶𝐶, done. Good enough. Kavita Balaji, done. Asha Tom, done. Monica Veg is done. All right. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer? Time say done. Where you got that answer? So first one I got Tripti saying C from middle, 𝐾𝐽 B from last part. Okay, so I have B and C, which is there. What are your answers and where you got that answer from? That there is the most important thing that I want or I look forward for. Neethu George, C. Okay. What are these? Give me. Is it because it's Friday that you're a bit last day of the week? Like that? A bit easy? CB done. Okay, fair enough. How about others? What are your answers? B, C. Sweetie saying C. Okay. Asha Tom C. No, C is picking up, is it? Monica V C from overall just. Tansy C. Ansuroy done. Mumtaz done. Shruti K C. Okay. Alfina got C. CB Stephen B. Okay. Now B is also pumping up. So B, C. Those are the two options that you are there, is it? Now, in the end, then I'm going to comment here, because see whether it is A, B, C. When the material is prepared, you will get, depending on all the aspects. Okay. Ansuroy, B from last part. Okay, fair enough. No matter whatever it is, see, we are here to learn. Okay, you always have to remember that. our job. Why are we here? I know that you're all busy people. Taking that particular time. Why? In order to get yourself to that right way to find the right answer. Soumya Joseph, C from last portion. Mumtaz B, last part. Okay, fair enough. So you have to start telling, see, I'm here. I got the answer. I've got it from here. Fair enough. If it is right, absolutely good enough. Even if it's not right, even good enough. Why? We are here to correct it. Ashwita C, 𝐻𝐶 B. So it's a mix of B and C. Okay, good enough. Now let's see how to find the answer. What are the ways to find the answer? Now, what are the things that you have to really look into? The first and the foremost important thing is, when you're doing a part B, you have to understand, read the question. Don't go to the paragraph first. Read the question. As you read the question, underline the keywords in the question. See, the keyword should be not more than 2 or 3. The words that you feel that can trigger you to remember the question. What is the main thing that the question is asking you for? Those are called keywords. Okay, so first thing is to underline the keyword. Now see, the report on homeless patients suggests that issues addressed by. See, now the most important thing is, how can you address this issue? Okay, and B, you have to read along with the question, the answer option. See, addressed by. Now, I'm going to read my answer option because I'm a person who would read my answer option, then I pick it up from the paragraph. If you want to read the paragraph and then pick it up, either way it's fine. So, by assuring help. Now, what is my first keyword? By assuring help. Okay, from GP or dentist. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not saying those are not there, but assuring help is enough for me. Now, addressed by registering the identity. Now see, of whom? Uncovered people. So are they addressing the issue of the homeless patient by registering the identity? Or is their issue addressed by adhering to the laid down structure? So adhering to the structure of identification. How it has to be identified. Now I know, okay, one, they're going to give them some help from GP and these people. 2, registering the identity. All those issues, what they have said, they can simply register the identity of uncovered. That uncovered is the problem there. Adhering structure. Now reading. Issues of looking after homeless patients in general practice. Reading. In 2014, Homeless Link reported 90% of homeless people they surveyed were registered with a GP. So already they were all registered with the GP. However, many responded that they were not receiving help they needed for their health problem, and 7% have been refused access to GP. So 90%, yes, they are registered, but they are saying they are not receiving. 7% they were refused access to GP or dentist in the previous 12 months. So nothing on the aspect of what we have, the 3 options. In some cases, these refusals were due to having missed the previous appointment or because of their behaviors. So 2 problems. 1, they didn't go to the previous appointment or due to their behavior. Others reported they were refused access if they did not have identification or proof of address. So these are the issues that they have said. Now, the Health and Social Care Act introduced statutory duties. So statutory means mandatory. Okay? Duties on the health department to have regard to the need to reduce inequality. So they feel that there is some inequalities happening because they are homeless people, so it is not addressed to them. So what? In access to and outcomes achieved by services. So what are they saying? Many practices request multiple forms of identification and proof of address when registering new patients. So, registering the identity of those uncovered. No, they're talking about new patients, so this is not for me. Okay? Now see, what are they saying? The Health and Social Care introduced some really rules and regulations. Why? To have regard to the need of reduce inequality. So adhering to the laid down structure of identification. Now this can be useful for them to ensure identity and contact details. The General Medical Services Contract Regulations state that the practice may only refuse an application to go on their list if they have a reasonable ground for doing so, which do not relate to the applicant's race, gender, social class, age, religion, sexual orientation, appearance, disability, and medical condition. So in order to address the issue, what are they saying? You have to look at the statutory duty. So for me, the answer is C. Understood? So adhering to the laid down structure of identity, you are supposed to get all these. You are not supposed to reject these people. So these are the things. These were the problem. So these are the ways that you are going to address it. So the address by means you can rectify it only by this. Understood why you got C? Yes? Any doubts? See, registering the identity of those uncovered, no, that is not going to address the issue. Kalay, okay, good enough. Neethu, George, okay. Ashwita, okay, very good. All are happy, good enough. When you are all happy, we all are happy. Because our job is to make sure that you all reach to that right answer. Any doubts? Any doubts with regards to what I've told you? Tiny Manochi, okay, fair enough. CB, yes, okay, fair enough. Monica Ved is dancing. Akhilash, I'm dancing. Good enough. It's clear, okay, good enough, Mumbai. So this is another lovely thing about all of you is you all have the innate ability to get into what is when we say you're able to understand. Absolutely good enough. That's hats off to each one of you. Alfina, happy. Neethu, George, clear. Ansuro, clear. Okay, fair enough. As you all said, clear. Next question. What is today's party and how you felt about today's party? Fancy happy, Asha Tom happy, dancing. Good enough. You should cherish your achievement, yeah? Please ensure that whenever you make the smallest of your whatever it is, just make the most of it. Kalay, Marburg, virus, disease. So it's definitely MV-Day. Easy. So generally the first few review that I get is easy. How about all the others? I want all of you. That's my wish, that I want all of you in front of me to comment how you felt about it. Doesn't matter what others are talking, what you feel. Because seeing at your valid comments, Neethu Madam will be making the next material. So please be kind enough to tell us how you felt about it. Marburg, virus, disease, easy material. Okay, Akila is saying easy, Ansu is saying easy. Good enough. Kavita Balaji is still dancing. Good enough. Ashwita is saying easy. So generally, even though the name looked a bit challenging, but all of you are saying easy. Okay, I mean, for me, it was the first time that I have ever heard such kind of a word. But yeah, of course, yeah, the content-wise, it's a bit more easy. Gina, Tahi, Monica easy, Shiny easy, Kavita Balaji easy. So generally, Neethu Madam is kind enough to give easy material. No, it is not like that. Whatever the material that we are pumping, we try to give it to the best of what we could. So you are finding it easy because you have been doing on the aspect of how it has to be done. Now, let's go to the material now. Okay, so what are the things that you have to really look for? See, first and the foremost important thing that you have to always remember is this is only going to be there in front of me for the 15 minutes of time. When they keep the material in front of me, please do not touch the material until they say so. Please do not peek. Please do not touch the pencil. Go see what is the material. Don't do any such kind of thing. They are not going to publish your results. So please be aware of it. Don't do anything. Once they say, do start at the quickest. So what are the things that you have to really look for? You only have 15 minutes and you are expected to tackle 20 questions. Okay? So what is the strategy? Strategy is called skimming and scanning. Skimming means quick look, scanning means detailed look. Okay. Now during the quick look, what are you to do? You're not going to read every single word. You're going to quick read it, understand the gist. You're going to differentiate. Okay, text A is this, text B is this, text C is this, text D is this. If you can do that, easy, piece of cake. As what we are going to give you all, or as what you're going to have on the day of Christmas. Just a piece of cake. Okay. So how much time can you take? See, there will be 4 texts based on one common theme. So today's common theme is MVD. Text A. So how much time can you take to do each text? Try to complete it in 15 seconds of time. I'm just going to show you how you're going to do. So MVD is a serious illness that sometimes causes an outbreak in African country. It is a viral hemorrhage, viral damaged blood vessels, causing bleeding. It's a part of the family of Ebola, 2 related 𝐼𝐴RV, causes MVD, people get into bloody fluid tissues, infected by non-human primates, monkey, spread other human closely family members, healthcare providers carrying the most recent Marburg outbreak in 2023. First was in February 2023. Equatorial Guinea, 16 confirmed, 12 deaths under Tanzania, March, 8 confirmed cases and 5 deaths. So throughout, they're talking about what is MVD, how it can be transfused, what are the latest outbreak, how it is going to get transfused or transferred into you. Text B, very similar saying, signs and symptoms. So all the signs and symptoms are going to be mentioned in text B. Early stages of MVD detection made through. So they're going to see how the diagnosis are going to happen, the method. So text B is about treatment and prevention. So I've got a gauge. A is about this, B is about this, C is about this, D is about this. Now going into question. So please be aware of that these 20 questions are divided into 3 types. And this should be by hearted by you, the instructions and the number of questions which falls under which type. Okay. So 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following questions. Okay, and the instruction clearly says you can write any of these letters A, B, C, D, and you may use any of these letters more than 1. So A, B, C, D you can use. If your skimming is proper, that means your underlining keywords is proper, your keyword reference is going to be easy. Okay, after this, you're going to underline the keywords and the question as well. So see, the evaluation technique to confirm the infection. So evaluation technique, where are they talking about all these tests? I just found that it is in C. Now why is it there in C? Why? All those tests are all mentioned in C, isn't it? So that's how you get the answer. Why the evaluation? It can be through the throat, nasal swabs and all those things. So answer is C. Now see the second question. What are the initial indications and symptoms? Signs and symptoms where? I'm not going to look into because it's clearly there in B. Isn't it? Signs and symptoms. B. Now early signs, that's the next thing. So there is their early signs and symptoms. So you are not asking you to find where exactly it is, just which part it falls under. Now, where did the outbreak of disease occur lately? 2023. Where? In A. Where? Oh, forgot that place. Tanzania and then where? Yeah, Guinea. So that is there. So A. Now 4. Why is it meticulous handling required for samples collected during diagnosis? I love this word meticulous. Meticulous means careful. Okay. Or why is it serious on the aspect or necessary to handle it with extreme care, meticulously? So the answer is handling diagnosis and all where? Do you really need a second thought? No. C. Is there saying anywhere in C? Because it has the tendency to spread. Please ensure that it is handled carefully. Understood? So for all the individuals and all those things, why? Because it has to be samples collected in biohazard, legal hazard and should be handled. That's it. What are the modes of transmission? So modes of transmission where? A, isn't it? How are they getting transmitted? It can be through infected bats, bodily fluids, body fluids, primates, All those things there. Incubation period of symptoms to commence following exposure to virus. So incubation period means how long does it take? It should be there in B, isn't it? How? It typically starts. Why? It is there in 2 to 21 days after exposure. So B. What are the appropriate management measures? So management measures, treatment and prevention. Where are they talking about treatment and prevention? In D. That's why it is management measures. Okay? So D. So this is how easy it is when your skimming is proper. Now the next set of questions are called short answer question, where the instruction can be a word, number or numbers, or both, word and a number, or a short phrase. The short phrase can be anything between 2 to 3 words. Strategy doesn't change, question type changes. Okay? Now what is the strategy? Sorry, what are the things? Same thing. How many are 7? What develops in individual along with severe symptoms within the first week? Within the first week. A lot of 7, Ashley 7, Chinese 7, Ansu 7. Good enough. First week of initiation of NVD. Neethus 7, excellent. So 5 to 7 days. So that is within a week. Kalai 7, good enough. So what happens? Hemorrhagic signs. Symptoms is there in the question. So what are the 2 things, 2 words that is missing? It is HEMORRHAGICSIGNS. Vismaya, Monica, Kavita, Akila, Ashwita, Asha, all are 7. Very, very good. So the answer to that is in B. Very good. Aside MARV. So MARV, I know it, I have only done in A. Which virus group causes Marburg virus disease? Which one? RAVV. Straight, isn't it? Bensi 7, good enough. Who undergoes diagnostic procedures like immunohistochemistry, virus isolation, PCR to detect prior NVD? So they are only saying where? It is there in C. Why is there in C? Because it's clearly saying in deceased patient, all the other keywords are there. So who undergoes? Deceased patient. DECEASED, Excellent. So what is the incubation period? MVD symptom to manifest after exposure. So definitely in B. Incubation period, virus typically appears 2 to 21 days. So that's what it is. Very simple. Okay. Now, what was the mortality rate in Equatorial Guinea during the outbreak? Equatorial A, mortality rate. So 8 confirmed cases, mortality rate is, Equatorial Guinea, 16 cases. How many? 12 dead. So how many mortality? 12 is the answer. Exposure to which pathogenic agent fails to impart subsequent immunity with individuals? So which is the, so where are they talking about? So subsequent individual, causative organism, all those things. So which one is that? Which is the vaccine. None, as with the exposure to other filoviruses, exposure to Marburg doesn't confer subsequent immunity. So filovirus, FILOVIRUSES. Excellent. Now question 14. Which diagnostic test? Go to C. Subsequent phase, MVD, post-recovery, verify infection. So where are they talking about? Subsequent test. Later stages, after recovery, confirm infection. So what is the test? IgG capture hyphen ELISA. Hyphen is there? No, not there. No, sorry. So IgG hyphen capture ELISA. That's how it is. Now for the final set of questions. What is the final set of questions? These set of questions are called fill in the blanks question, where you are expected same instruction as what you do in short answer question, but here redundancy. No repetition of an article. See, is already there. Don't repeat. Now another clue when you have is this, just note it down. Yeah, when is there, the following word, okay, will be a consonant sounded word. It will never be a vowel sounded word. If it was an, it will be always a vowel sounded word. That's another clue. Okay, after that it will be always singular, isn't it? Now let's see. Now, samples gathered. So samples, where are they talking about samples? Gathered from individual with MVD present at dash should be processed, analyzed, confined maximal biological containment conditions. So where are they talking about? It should be there somewhere in C. So where are they saying? Sample, samples collected, individuals MVD, biological hazard. Is there? So biological hazard. BIOLOGICALHAZARD. Question the, again, it should be somewhere singular, very specific. The response, convalescent, individual fails to bestow neutralization, protection against a subsequent MVD. So what are they talking about? So the response, convalescent, all those, where are they talking? These are all there in D. So antibody response, convalescent patient, neutralize, protect, subsequent. So the only thing which is missing is the antibody, ANTIBODY. Dash infected with Marburg virus shows no apparent signs, but humans and primates manifest severe symptoms. So who, what, all those things. So that should be somewhere, primates and all those things. So who are they talking about? It is the fruit bats. Okay, so the answer is a two-word answer, FRUITBATS. Now where do you get that? You get that from B. So where are they talking about? They're saying in the first sentence, virus where fruit bats infected with Marburg virus does not show obvious signs and illness. So FRUITBATS. Now, neutralizing the virus through dash gamma radiation is possible, even though no specific treatment for Marburg hemorrhagic fever. So neutralizing, what are they going to neutralize? So they are going to talk about in D. Where are they going to talk about? They're going to say it in the virus can also be destroyed by ultraviolet and gamma radiation. So gamma radiation is already there in the question. So only thing is ultraviolet, 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 yeah? Now the penultimate question for this week. Within dash days after the onset of illness, many individuals may experience severe hemorrhagic signs. So hemorrhagic, I know I have already dealt with. Where are they going to talk about? It is there with, so hemorrhagic signs 5 to 7 is the answer. The others are mentioned in the question. So 5 hyphen, see, is days mentioned in the question or not? Days are mentioned, so only the number 5-7 should be there, no days. If you have put days, please mark it wrong. The ultimate question for today, patient contract disease by coming into contact with dash or tissues from infected bat or non-human primates. So where are they talking about? How are they going to get? Their name. Why people usually get infected through contact with body fluids or tissue infected from bats or non-human primates. So body fluids. So I have wrapped I have fired my 20 answers. If you have any doubts, please do clarify. If not, do let me know what are your total scores. Really looking forward to see how many of you have got how much. Because you said easy. I know most of you have said right answers. 20 out of 20, shiny Manoj, absolutely good enough. Very good. 𝐿𝐴 Joseph 18, excellent. Keep it up, keep it up. Neethus 20, very, very good. Keep it up. Neethu George 18, good enough, keep it up. 𝐷𝐶𝐵 19, excellent, keep it up. It's all wonderful scores to see. 18, 19, 20. 𝐿𝐴 19, good enough and dancing. Good, make the most of it. Monica Vegas 20 out of 20 after a long time. Fair enough. Excellent. Pat you back. Ansu 20. Fair enough. Mumtaz, Merry Xmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. That's what I was about to go tell you. Monica Vegas, keep on dancing. So this will be the last time before Christmas that I'm gonna come in front of you. Kavita 19. So Merry Christmas to all my lovely students. Not only from me, from all of us from Neethus family. Wish you all a prosperous and may you have all the blessings that you need, come what may. Okay, you all enjoy the festive Christmas period. Do make the most out of it. Make the merry out of it. Do enjoy. All right. Kavita 19, Akila 19, Alfina 19. So once again, Merry Christmas to all my lovely students. Okay, I have all my prayers when I go to the church. I'll have all of you in mind, and please do enjoy. Make the most out of it. Until and unless I see you after the Boxing Day. Adios from me. God bless you all. Stay blessed. Bye.